Hi, my lovely yogis. Nice to see you. This is Larissa and Yoga Life Balance with you today. It's only 10 minutes and we are going to develop more skills today, working on our hip flexors. As always, if something is not right for you, just keep it up, observe. You may come back to this later. We shall start from our favorite flat tabletop position. Remember inhaling and exhaling. Exhale when you move your vertebrae up. The chin is reaching the chest. Do everything slowly. Stretch your neck. Enjoy your stretch. When you inhale, stomach moves down. You look up and squeeze shoulder blades in the back. And up. And down. And up. Keep pushing toes under. Sit on your heels. Not everybody can. You're stretching toes. Oh, it's quite a tough one. You'd maybe want to sit in this position if you want to, but try to hold up here. Stretching through your hands, squeezing shoulder blades in the back, and open your chest. 1, and rotate it and move it down. 2, and rotate it. 3, and 4, and 5. Stretch your hands. Eagle with your hands. Left above your right. Try to grab your hands. Inhale and open your elbows up, stretching up your chest. Unravel, shake your hands and legs, rotate your shoulders. Wonderful. Stretch through your hands, right in the top, left in the bottom, and start. Woo, this is not working properly. Stretching up, holding. Wonderful. Slowly bring yourself down on the floor. Moving it down, facing dog. Do remember, it is a V-shaped position. Bend your knees first. Concentrate on stretching your only back. Look forward, push motorway, and stretching through your hands, opening shoulders from side into sides, and rotate from side to side in the head. So lose every single muscle in your body. Now concentrate on stretching your hamstrings. Don't compromise. Try to not to compromise with your back. Back is still stretching, still opening shoulders into sides, rotating your head and shoulders and hips from side to side. Look forward, and you can move hands a little bit closer to your legs. Right leg can be stepped closer to the center. Left leg move up high. Bend your knee. Try to move across. Try to reach the floor with your left leg. Look to the ceiling through your left armpit. And let's do it on the other side. Left leg down. Right leg up. Open up. Look to the ceiling through your right armpit. Excellent. Now we're going further a little bit. So you move maybe hands a little bit forward. Right leg down on the floor. Left leg up high. Move across. Stretch your hips. Left leg up. Bend your left knee and try to place it down on the floor. Did you manage it? Well done. So you're trying to place it down on the floor into the most comfortable angle. Now we need to have maybe 2 blocks or 2 books if you have them. If you don't, you can use cushions. One of your block is going to be placed down in front of you, another under your hip. And we're trying to move forward with your hands, stretching up on your hands. You can place elbows down on the floor, forehead down on the floor. I'm trying to release my hips, and when I'm down on the floor, I'm trying to push my left hip back and right forward. And you can release on your hand and stretch and pushing hips down on the floor. And if you feel it's good enough, you're staying in this position. If you want to carry on further, have 1 block, move it under 1 hip, another block or book in front of you, left hand down, moving your right leg away from you, bend your right leg, and you're trying nicely and softly move it down. Relax and move it down. 1 more time. Now next step, only if you're ready, you're trying to slide in your elbow. You look forward, stretch your left hand, and you're trying to find your hands in the back, clasping and opening up. And don't worry if it's not happened today. It will take a couple of years of practice. Place hands down on the floor, push into right leg, and move your left leg up high. Move across, bend, and place down on the floor. We shall repeat on the other side. Right leg moved up high. Move across, Look to the ceiling through your right armpit, stretch. Now you bend your knee and you're trying to place it in front of the mat for pigeon preparation. You may place hands down on the floor on your elbows. Maybe you want to create a pillow and move your forehead down. It's a deep stretch. And I want to go deeper, pushing my right hip back and left forward, but it's optional for you. Try to relax. This is our friend. Gravity is going to work for us and help us. So try to relax and push your hips down. Don't worry if you're halfway through, if you cannot go down. It will take time. Hands down on the floor, push into your left leg. We can use our blocks. One of the blocks is moving under your hip or book or pillow, and another is up. Right hand in the middle, in front of your legs. Left leg pushed back. You bend your left knee, and you slowly, nicely trying to move it down closer to your hip. Then stretch and move into your elbow. Right hand up and stretch. Grab your hands in the back and try to open your shoulders and look up. Brilliant. It's a very tough one. It's a very challenging one. If for any reason you think it's too much, just keep it. Another stretch for your hip flexors. It's a good one. If you have blocks, if you need blocks, sit on the block. Some people are struggling sitting into just cross-leg sitting position, and it's absolutely fine. We're trying to go into deep stretch today for our hips. And if you look down, you designed a triangle, left ankle placed parallel to the front of the mat and right on the top of your left. You can see my right knee is not down on the floor. My hips are saying, oh, it's too much. Options. You can use a block and sit on the block. I'm asking softly and nicely my body to relax. Push hands or fists down on the floor, and I start rotating my hips, saying, please, please, please. And then it's done. For some of you, it's natural. You don't need to do anything. You just stretch your hands if you want to go deeper. Clasp your hands in the back. Maybe you can bring hands into namaste on the back. And when you lean forward, you should feel a deep stretch in your knee and in your hip flexors, and slowly moving down to the floor, squeezing shoulder blades in the back. Slowly start bringing yourself up, well done. Stretch your hands, always stretch. Always stretch when you can. Open your legs wide. You can sit in the block. If it's too much, knees can be bent or fully stretched. I love sliding from the block. I just slide down. And the block is pushing my hip slightly forward to stretch. Hands up, clasp hands in the back, lean forward. Moving down took me 5 years. So prepare yourself for a long practice. Slowly unravel. We shall repeat the same triangle on the other side. Right angle placed parallel to the front of the mat and left on the top. This is a little bit easier. I still push fists or hands down on the floor and asking my hips nicely, how are you today? Do you feel a little bit better? Sometimes yes, sometimes no. Hands stretched. You clasp your hands in the back and grab elbows on the namaste, look forward and slowly start leaning forward. Moving down, moving down. Forehead is reaching the floor, slowly, nicely, softly. Stretch up your hands. We are moving into squat position. Squat is a really good one if you have issues with your low back. Remember this, if you need to release it, you try to sit into squat. If you cannot, hands placed down on the floor, and you can move from side to side. Hips sometimes are quite high. It's fine. Moving from side to side, trying to relax your hips and opening hip flexors around your hips. Let's stretch our neck as well. Inhale, look forward, squeezing shoulder blades in the back. Lean to the left side, to the front, to the right. And let's do it again. But lean your left. You move your head towards your left shoulder. You can close your eyes. Move up and move to the right side. And try to rotate your head, still squeezing shoulder blades in the back into one direction and another one. We shall finish off lying down on the floor. Give yourself a hug and rock from side to side. Carry on stretching our hip flexors. There is a unique happy baby position, half happy baby. You can push your ankle down or maybe sole of your foot down. Make sure your both hips down on the floor. Place hands on your hip and release your head. Pushing, 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 pushing. Moving left knee down to the floor. Place your left leg across and move your left knee away from you. And if this is enough, perfect, carry on. Otherwise, grab your thigh to stretch your leg. This is the easiest version. You can push your knee down closer to the floor. If you are getting into half lotus, you can lean to the left side and see how it goes. You're trying to grab your right leg through. Take it easy if it didn't go, and slowly bring yourself back. Well done. Let's do it on the other side. Left leg down the floor. You grab your right ankle and push your right knee down on the floor. Maybe sole of your foot. Keep your both hips down on the floor, squeezing shoulder blades on the back and push your knee down to the floor. Nice. Really lovely stretch. Move across your left leg. Push right knee away from you. Grab your left thigh and start stretching your left leg. Grab your knee and push closer to your chest. Move to the right side. Lean on the right thigh. Move your legs across. And we are into Lotus. Give yourself a hug and roll. Rock from side to side. And from the right side, bring yourself in front of the mat into the most comfortable cross-legged sitting position. 10 minutes. We learned something new. I'm very proud of you. Well done, you. And let's watch another video and progress. Lovely to see you. Have a wonderful day.